What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're talking about the data download that arrived on Global, which is going to be bringing us the brand new KIZUNA Clash Sugo Fest. So with this brand new event, of course, this is going to be debuting after the treasure map concludes. July 13th at 1900 PST time is when we should be expecting this one. This is a pretty interesting unit, this brand new Crocodile that's debuting here. This particular unit is going to be debuting for the brand new KIZUNA Clash, which is against Doflamingo. The Doflamingo unit is actually pretty good, and this Crocodile is also a really solid unit as well. Plus, remember, it is a KIZUNA Clash Sugo Fest, which means that you have another opportunity to potentially pull Sanji and Pudding. Now, I do want to preface this with saying that, you know, the French anniversary is pretty much right around the corner. The French anniversary it should be the last couple of days of July, and because it is the French anniversary, it's more likely than not going to be a super Sugo Fest, including Roger, including Odin. So if you guys are interested in that particular banner, you know, high legend rate, lots of available, really powerful legends, I would probably advise to wait for the French anniversary. Plus, there's also One Piece Day, which is going to be on the 22nd of July. Well, at least that's when officially One Piece Day is. We don't know if the events for Treasure Cruise are even going to be coming on that day, but we'll have to wait and see, right? There could be potentially something big on that day as well. We just don't know yet. So I want to preface this video with saying that it's probably not wise at all to be pulling on this banner. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. As we said, July 13th is the actual debut of this banner. Going to be another KIZUNA Clash Sugo Fest. We'll go through the Crocodile in just a moment. I want to go through the actual steps here. So here we have the steps, and of course we have the first multi, which is a class pickup Sugo Fest only character. One thing to note as well is that Sanji and Pudding are going to be on the 11th poster of this step, and they're the only red poster character you can pull on this step, which means that on the 11th poster, it's a 5% chance to pull that unit, which is the best chance you're ever going to get to pull that unit on a single poster, I think. Pretty sure. 5% is really good, right? So if you get a red on the 11th poster of the first multi, be very happy, because it is going to be Sanji and Pudding. And essentially any other KIZUNA Clash legend that debuts is going to be like guaranteed to be, like if you get a red on the 11th poster of that first multi, it's guaranteed to be one of those units, okay? The second multi here is a legend or a rate boosted character, so nothing really too good there. The third multi though is guaranteed to be a recommended character, man. That's super good, because any character you see on that banner there, guaranteed on the third multi, meaning that if you get a red, it's either Sanji and Pudding or it's Ace versus Akainu, right? So that's obviously really good. But if you get a gold, you get the Kizuna Brook, Soga King, or Crocodile. Now, obviously, Crocodile is the one you would want to get because he helps in this KIZUNA Clash. Plus, I do think he is the best unit of those three regular rare recruit characters. Brook is okay. He has a decent special, actually. He has a support that I actually used in one of my showcase videos recently. It's actually like kind of nice to get a little bit of a chain boost when you reach the final stage. And Soga King is just kind of okay. Personally, I don't even have the Soga King, so it's not even a bad step for me to go to. Personally, I will be going to the fourth multi though, which is a 1-gem multi, which is good. And the fifth multi would probably tempt me. I would say if I'm at the fourth multi and I don't have Crocodile yet, I would be tempted to go for that fifth multi, but we'll have to wait and see. We got the sixth, which is another recommended unit, dude. They're really good at stacking these steps here. The seventh one is a KIZUNA Clash Sugo Fest only character, which means any KIZUNA rare recruit character you can pull on that seventh step. Including Sanji and Pudding, of course. Eighth is another 1-gem multi. Then you got a guaranteed legend on the 9th, and then another recommended character on the 10th. And then, you know, we've got some cycling steps here. Nothing really too crazy after that. Honestly, not a terrible step Sugo Fest. The only one that I really don't like is the second multi there. But like almost every other step from there on out is actually like pretty good. Especially if you're missing like some of these KIZUNA Clash characters, not terrible at all. So look, I know a lot of people are probably going to be tempted to pull here, but it's probably wise not to do that. So I guess without further ado, let's actually talk about the brand new Crocodile character. So yeah, this is a brand new KIZUNA Clash rare recruit you can only pull on KIZUNA Clashes. So Crocodile is a dex-driven cerebral with a captain effect of being a driven and cerebral captain 3.5 times when you have matching slots, 3 times otherwise, 1.2 health and 10% damage reduction. Now I don't know the exact stats, but I would almost confirm that this guy should have a boosted captain effect during this KIZUNA clash. Which is probably going to be like, what, a 5 times captain, probably. And interestingly enough, with the previous KIZUNA clash that we just had with that Perospero, he was also a driven and cerebral captain, and we have the same thing here, another driven and cerebral unit. So if you did pull the KIZUNA rare recruit Perospero from last month, this unit goes really, really well with that unit, actually, so that's cool. Now, talking about the special ability of this unit, 13 turn cooldown reduces blue shield defense up by 6 turns, and then reduces attack down and despair also by 6 turns. And if your captain is driven or cerebral, you get a 2 times color affinity boost to driven and cerebral for 1 turn. It's such a good special. Amazing utility and color affinity. He doesn't provide orb manipulation, he doesn't do like orb blocking or anything too crazy, but blue shield removal and attack down and despair removal by 6 plus color affinity, like what more could you really ask for? This is such a good unit. And if you were lucky enough to pull some of the supports from the current support banner, namely Mr. One and Miss Doublefinger, it attaches to Crocodile, giving you lots and lots of buffs and more utility on top of that. So that's a really good combination that you could potentially use if you were lucky enough to pull Mr. One and Miss Doublefinger. Crewmate effects, cerebral characters and driven characters get 50 base stats, and then also driven characters' deck slots are going to be counted as beneficial. That's a little bit of a weird one, but hey, it's fine, you know, it is what it is. And the support effect to any driven unit, 7% of his base attack is added, and of course, because it is a KIZUNA Clash character, unfortunately, does not have any Pirate Rumble stats going on, but obviously, you're pulling this unit to be used on a KIZUNA Clash, not going to be using him in a Pirate Rumble anyways, but artwork obviously looks really good. But of course, you know, that's not the only really good unit that's on this banner. You've obviously got Ace versus Akainu, another phenomenal unit. I know everyone wants to get their hands on him, and if you're unlucky enough not to pull them, you get another opportunity right here. And of course, Sanji and Pudding, which is the only legend that I currently do not own on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global, so I would really love to get my hands on this unit, just to complete my collection, of course. Would really, really love to have this unit. Soga King, which as I said, I do not own currently, but has a pretty decent special. He's actually very reminiscent of the local sea monster character that we have. Actually, that character, the local sea monster, did recently debut on One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan, so that's kind of cool. And then we've also got the Brook, which he's been out for quite a while now, so most people that have been summoning on these KIZUNA Clash banners most likely already have this unit, but not a terrible unit, honestly. But obviously, the main draw to this banner is Crocodile and Ace versus Akainu, and getting another shot at Sanji and Pudding is nothing to scoff at either. But there is one other minor thing that we can touch up on before we end this video today, and that is going to be that there's going to be a brand new free-to-play KIZUNA character you can farm for an extra island, which should be going live pretty much as soon as the treasure map concludes. So you'll be able to pick up this brand new Jinbei, who is a Dex Fighter Cerebral, so obviously works well with Crocodile, and you want to be using him in the KIZUNA, likely going to be a 1.1 times point booster ticket booster unit, and his special ability is really interesting. So it changes block and badly matching into matching, and then if you're in a KIZUNA Clash, he removes 4 turns of Special Bind and 4 turns of damage threshold on the enemy, and he does indeed have the Sailor effect to resist 4 turns of Special Bind on himself. So this unit obviously is going to be quite a key unit to have in the upcoming KIZUNA Clash, so make sure to get him completed, because he's going to be a nice unit just to be injected on pretty much any team, and he's going to be able to get rid of at least 1 debuff or 1 bad effect that you'll be encountering on every single stage. So very, very nice unit to have, especially if you don't have a lot of characters on your account, you want to get him ready. He's going to be really nice for the KIZUNA Clash, but obviously nothing really too much else special there. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a video for you guys breaking down the brand new KIZUNA Clash Sugo Fest. Very, very interesting, and we all were kind of expecting it at this point. But one other thing as well is that, you know, we are pretty much expecting at this point for the French anniversary, it's more likely going to be V3 Blackbeard and Moria at this point, because unless if they change the order of releases around, that seems to be what's going to be happening at this point. Everything that has been releasing essentially since the release or since the merger of Korea and Global has been pretty much the same as Japan. Obviously we had that month where we caught up to them, but past that, like, everything has been like event for event has been mirror image of what Japan had. So if we go by that, then Blackbeard and Moria are literally right around the corner. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to be structured for the French anniversary. What are we doing for One Piece Day? Is there going to be a simultaneous release? Is there going to be a simultaneous event? We'll have to wait and see, because last year during 2020 we had a One Piece Day celebration with Japan, which introduced Wano Law, and still to this day Wano Law, a year on, has been a phenomenal unit. And honestly, is not any worse than when he first released. That unit is still a god tier unit, still one of my favorite legends in the game, great special ability. So if they are going to be introducing another unit on that caliber, then I'm super excited to see what they're going to be doing. But let me know your thoughts and opinions about this specific banner, the KIZUNA Clash Sugo Fest. Are you going to be pulling? Are you saving your gems for Blackbeard Moria, which I would probably skip that one. Wait for the big one, being the Super Sugo Fest 7th anniversary Supernova banner. That's probably going to be the next big banner that you guys want to be going for. But maybe I'll make that a video coming up soon, talking about which upcoming banner you should be pulling for. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.